Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of A Link to the Past. So, it's been a few days since my last recording. As of recording this, it is a Monday of the new week, and I think I'm going to designate Mondays as game day. So, I think it will be Mondays and possibly Wednesdays or Thursdays. So, if all goes to plan, there will be 2 gaming videos uploaded per week. The rest of the week will be shenanigan videos or workout videos. So, I think I've found a good schedule. So, with that all said, let's get into it because today is Monday's episode of A Link to the Past. And I'm already super excited and ready to get going. Also, that's cool. That is cool. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. So, Mondays are definitely going to be game days. And that leaves Thursdays or Wednesdays. And I'm leaning towards more like Wednesdays, but we'll see. But a Monday is definite. So, every Monday, I will be doing a gaming video. And today's Monday is another gaming video. Specifically, a Link to the Past. Excuse me. I just got back from the gym. I feel pumped. I feel good. I do have a moderate cut on my thumb, which is going to be a problem. But I'll deal with it. And I don't actually remember what we were doing. And there's the problem. We got the piece of heart in that building there. So that means that we could go to the desert, or we could go to the mountains and do a dungeon there, or we could explore this episode. So I might want to explore a little bit. Oh shit, that's a bomb. Crap. Okay, so I want to put that on. It's A. Okay, so it's A. Wait, can I want to know something. Oh my god, you can. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to know if I could, like, run into grass and cut it that way. And you can. Also, I swear I clipped through this building. Ooh. Wait, what? Did we just get an item? And let me guess. So that's probably a missable item. I can't attack with it, which makes sense. It's a net. That's interesting. That's just hearts. Okay. So we found a key item. That's interesting. Is this supposed to be like an inn? I see a chest over there. Is this like Final Fantasy where there's like secret, like hidden paths in the walls? Doesn't look like it. Which means I have to find a way over on that section. What? Waterfall of Wishing. So, in the hills where the river begins. Okay, in the hills where the river begins. Well, we already met the flute boy, didn't we? I think we met the flute boy. He disappeared. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna, and I can cancel it. I look at it, I can cancel it at any time. So I don't have to run into the wall if I time it right. Unless I'm really close. But I'll be honest, picking up the plants, I was about to call them flowers, but they're more like bushes. Picking them up is just as satisfying. Alright, so we have a clue to get another, I guess, power up. Wait, that looks like it's an inn. It is an inn. It says it right there, inn. I'm just dicking around at this point. I knew it. So what? That's 2, right? Yeah, it's 2. And that's a cuckoo. Which, I mean, hold on a minute. Can I store water in? Okay, so that was a free bottle, like instantly. Wait, hold on a minute. Look at that, perfectly canceled. Can't imagine I got nothing. Oh, rupees. I still am disappointed that this game has a better rupee economy than Breath of the Wild does. Even though I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild really wants you to go out and sell things for rupees. But still, I'm still disappointed. My cats are playing in the background, and that's funny. Ooh. I don't think I've been in this one. Another cuckoo? What did the cuckoos do? I know if you attack them for too long, they will literally gang up on you and murder you. That's been in, I think, every single Zelda. Where are the soldiers? Alright. So we got one item. We could try for this dungeon here. I dropped my controller. Well, that sucks. So we could go down to this dungeon and see what happens. Ooh, I can cut grass that way too. But I'm pretty sure that we need certain objects to be able to do certain things. Oh, hold a minute. Trusty boomerang. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh. I think we have to go through that forest down there. And this would be a shortcut once we gain access to it. Ooh, that's cool. Ow, ow. Yeah, combat is tough if you get hit. Wait, I can't. Yeah, it's this way. Oh shit. I love the fact that I can do that. Wait, hold on a minute. If I go this way, what's up here? Ow. Well, an Octorok definitely killing me. Damn, that damage! Did you see that damage? That was insane. Let's start with from Sanctuary. What's the Sanctuary at? Wait, can I go back? Wait, hold a minute. Okay, so if you're standing next to a wall, the A button will grab things. But I was next to a wall here, and he's doing the grab animation, but like it's not. Okay, that is so weird. Also, I think I just found a glitch. Oh well, actually. I don't know if that was great. I should have started at Link's house, to be honest. There's a fairy. I need to figure out how to put a fairy in a bottle. Alright, so the sanctuary, we now know, is miles away from where we were going. Which is annoying, not gonna lie. Ooh. Ow. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, what the? Alright. That's so mean. A Poe. We know what a Poe is. They've been in Zelda forever, apparently. Nothing. Nothing. Another Poe. Hey, they drop stuff, that's cool. What happens if I knock them off screen? Nothing. 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 Oh, that's cheeky. Like, I can't actually go that way now. I mean, I can always go here. Nothing. Another Poe. I don't even know if I can kill the Poes. Alright, so the fact that there's one over here that is completely blocked by boulders, and the one over here which is also completely blocked by boulders, makes me genuinely think those are the only two here that are worth a damn. Oh, so you can kill the Poes, but they don't seem to give you anything. Damn you, secret, like, bomb. Where the river meets. Well, since we're over here, we haven't been over here, so let's go over here. I really need to start using the boomerang in combat. Or I could just die a horrible death. That works too. Alright, let's start from Link's house because, well, this is probably closer to the goal that we wanted to go towards. Yeah, this is right next to the place we wanted to go. So I think I'm seeing a pattern. So big enemies typically do a decent amount of damage, but the small enemies that don't like outwardly attack you or often don't attack you seem to do a large amount of damage. Or that, or both the crab and the soldier attacked me at the exact same frame and doubled their damage because of that. That could also be a thing. But I don't know. Okay, so yeah, look at that. If I miss this, they die in one hit, which is fine, but there's something there, but I can't get it. And that's the shortcut that we were talking about. I'm scared of those birds. Hold on 1 minute. Oh. Alright, we're back. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Actually, I want to go back to that cave real quick. Or not back to... Oh, hold on a minute. That's a puzzle, ain't it? Yep. So the fact that I got bombs tells me that that place is going to be using bombs. Is this a mini dungeon? Oh shit, I'm dead. I walked into that too. Game over. I'm not too upset about starting here, because I'm literally like right next to the stuff. So let's see if we can make it to that area without cheeky. Yeah, look how quick that is, to be honest. Like any other open world game, I would be irritated by death, but you can get to places in this game so quickly that I genuinely don't feel like there's that big of an issue. So did that open up a moat or something? No, it look at that, a piece of heart. It dried up the moat. So that wasn't a dungeon, that was just a little puzzle area. Which means... Hold on a minute, I want to try something. And it was worth it. It was worth a shot. I wanted to see if I could blow up a rock with a bomb. Tears of the Kingdom have spoiled me in terms of doing things like that. Who are you? I can already tell flying enemies are going to be my bane. Okay. Free heals. Now, quick question. Can I... Oh, that would have been so awesome if they allowed you to take the fairy water. But then I guess that would be kind of broken, you know? Being able to just take healing water anytime you wanted to. Bomb. Whatever that is. Is that a vulture? That's supposed to be a vulture? Not very threatening, I'll be honest. Yeah, not very threatening at all. Although, I guess this is supposed to be... Oh, okay. That guy's threatening. Don't know what the heck they are, but that's threatening. And I guess, like, the vultures are threatening now. What's this? Wait. Okay, no offense, Link, but how the heck do you know what wish to make? That was a little bit odd. I know what these guys are. I don't remember the names, but I know the premise of what they are. They burrow into the ground and then they spin around. I think they start with an L, But I could be wrong. Probably am. Like, most of these enemies are also in Echoes of Wisdom. Damn it. So far, a lot of these enemies in this game are a joy to fight. They're like mini puzzles. Oh shit. Crap. Those look like they should have exploded, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I stood right on top of it. A little bit of magic. Haven't used that much magic at all in this game. Like, I was really expecting to use a ton of magic, but so far, haven't used much of any. Dungeon map. Wow. Wait a second, what? What's that noise? That is such a weird noise. Yep, I'm supposed to use the arrows for those. Ooh, they take 3 hits. Or 1 pot. Haven't been in this room, so let's go in this room. Oh shit. No. Can I use the boomerang for that? Why do I feel like there should be like hidden rooms here? I will always forget that that is not something I can do. Makes me want to bomb every wall, but I don't know if this is the Zelda game that hides rooms like that. It could not be. So this is just leading back to the center room. That's a key. There's another door. This leads outside, it looks like. Ooh, 1 heart. Alright. Okay, that is a very mean... And that just leads out here. Which doesn't do anything. Hold on a minute. So I have to hit it in the eye. Yeah, I have to hit it in the eye. Okay, that's a bit depressing. Oh, thank God. I'm in a dungeon, so 2. And I died again. Okay. Okay. Ow. Alright, let him kill me. I feel like I'm not supposed to take that guy on right now. The way it's progressing makes me think I'm not really, because like I can't attack him unless he's looking directly at me. Okay, that is a weird enemy. Good Lord. At least he gave me some arrows back. I'm still not used to the arrow system in this game. Like, it's a bit finicky, and I'm so used to modern like games and their arrows being instantaneous. That's cheap. That was definitely cheap. I'm not even that was cheap as balls. I can probably throw a pot at those guys, but I gotta time it right. So there is a so up and to the left is another one. There we go. Why am I running away from arrows? Three, two, one. There we go. So you gotta wait till they're just above. Alright. No. Alright, so now we're in a new room. I'm going to choose up. I chose poorly. But there is a key. Fuck you! Ah! Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm alive. It'd be very annoying if he could kill me. Oh, crap. Please be a heart. Please be a heart. Please be a heart. Arrows. Heart. Heart. Heart? No. Magic. Well, now we know where that is. I feel like that should have like unlocked a secret or something. Why have unlit braziers if you can't actually like do something cool with them? So, does that mark it on the map? Yeah, it does. So this is where we need to go for the... I wish I could throw this pot at you, but I can't. Time that wrong, I mean. Hopefully they drop a heart. No, they did not. Did I go up? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Crap. What? That was a good shot. Maybe a bit lucky, but still good. Oh, I hate these. That's so mean. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Seriously? Fairies! Thank you, hold on a minute. How do I catch fairies in the bottle, though? I need to figure that out. Oh. I'm dumb. It makes total sense. Bug catching net, catch fairies. I should have used the bug catching net to catch some fairies. But I didn't because I'm stupid. Ah! No fair. No, don't you. There we go. Like, so far, every enemy has been some form of puzzle. And that is a secret cave or something like that. Actually, why hasn't Grizzo remastered this game? Because this game could totally use a remaster, to be honest. Alright, so, yeah, that's how we do that. So now we have a fairy for like a dungeon or something like that. Well, we're in a dungeon, but yeah. So there's 2 more rooms on that side we haven't done. I do have a small key, which I know where it goes. There is a door that we passed on the other side. Thank you for pushing me out. So it's this way. And then I believe it's down. Yep, right there. Ooh, cheeky. Well, they die in 1 hit, so not that cheeky. Compass! I'm gonna get shot. No, I'm not. So, 2nd floor. We're still on the 1st floor. And now we gotta go back to the other side. That's so mean that like sucks you in. No! Oh! That is so mean. Okay. We gotta go through this door. I don't know why I keep checking the map. It should be very simple. I see what they do with the hearts. They bait you into trying to, like... Those things... I hate these things. I really hate these things. Power glove. That's a Nintendo thing. And now we just go outside and pick up those stones. But I think the outside, yeah, the outside was this one down here. Oh crap. It's sucking me in. Alright, we don't have use of the bug catching net right now. So now we have access to even more of the map, including that shortcut, or unless we need a bigger... Oh crap. Ooh, that is gnarly, I'm not gonna lie. Death. Crap, we wasted a fairy. Part of me thinks I should quick save to... I hope I get an upgrade to be able to kill you guys, because so far you guys are the most annoying enemy. Oh, the secret tiles. These guys are also in Echoes of Wisdom. It seems like every enemy in this game is in Echoes of Wisdom. Crab apples. Fuck you, you stupid piece of shit. I genuinely hate the eyeballs. It wouldn't be so bad if I could take them out, but currently I cannot, so, yeah. Alright, I found the dungeon key. Fudge cake! Now we only have one attempt with the boss. How many of these are gonna fly out, man? Fuck you. Fuck you two. Fuck you three. You know what? Just fucking kill me. You jackasses. Game over. So, at least it, like, pids me here. But I don't keep the fairies. Which is honestly a smart move, actually, but... Just go. Just go. The eyeballs! The eyeballs and tiles are two enemy types I genuinely don't like. Because all the other enemy types so far have been, like, interesting ways of, like, engaging with them. The eyeballs you just have to avoid, and the same thing with the other ones. It's a game of avoidance instead of engagement. And you can say what you will about, like, different types of enemies. I genuinely think enemies that force the player to not engage are some of the worst enemy types. But that's just me. I just feel no engagement with enemies that just you need to avoid. So I'm gonna take it that that's the boss. I have no fairies, which sucks. I should have save stated. And yeah, but we are going to save state here. There we go. I wish we had fairies, but maybe I can just learn the patterns. What the? Alright, hold on a minute. Oh, it's just an attack boss? That shouldn't be too bad. But now it's in the air. Okay, confused. Hold a minute. I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing this. Oh, that didn't work. I'm so confused here. Yep. About right. So... how did that... excuse me, how did that hit me? Wait, there's gotta be something I'm doing wrong. I genuinely feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. So you're supposed to hit them in the head. How did that hit me? Did you... what the fudge kick? Okay, so they spit balls, and those balls also hurt me. So, okay. They didn't spit balls last time? Excuse me? Yeah, they did not spit balls last time. That's very cheap. How am I supposed to get close to them? Seriously, that's so cheap. That's so cheap. That's so cheap. That is so cheap. Like that is bad design right there. Like that right there is kind of bad design. Like I genuinely feel like that's bad design. Because they weren't doing that before, so why are they doing that now? And they come out so fast. Like, look at, like... I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I genuinely... So most Zelda bosses teach you like what to do. So in every Zelda game, normally the dungeon item that you picked up is what you need to use to defeat the boss. This, I'm gonna try something. Let me try this again. So, we know the Power Glove allows you to pick stuff up, right? Maybe I'm supposed to pick something up in the arena and, like, destroy it, but genuinely, I don't think so. Like, you get stun locked. You can't hit them. Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, I'm just going back outside. That's not fun. So we can do the boss now, but that's not fun. That's just genuinely not fun. Do we still keep the Power Glove? Like, I'll be honest, like that wasn't fun. I don't care what anyone says. That boss was not fun. That's the type of boss that I would beef myself up in other games before tackling. Like, everything else leading up to that boss was fine, but that actual boss itself was not fine. Okay, so I can pick these big boulders up. But in every Zelda game that I have played so far, the dungeon bosses were designed around, like, they were designed around the use of an item. So I feel like I need to get, like, more fairies for that, or a better sword upgrade. A better sword upgrade would be fine. Ow. And the thing is, I guarantee you I'm doing that boss wrong. Like, I feel like I'm doing that boss wrong. I can't set the grass on fire. Makes total sense. We could go back to the cemetery. Which was up there, I think. I think that's it right there. Let's go back to the cemetery for a bit. I just want to pick up every single rock I find. Let's get rid of that and put that on. Also, I'll give credit to this game for one thing. In all the, like, Zelda games after this, like, you could not leave the dungeon with the item you collected. So like, if you were wanting to go through a dungeon but you didn't enjoy it, you couldn't grab the item and then leave the dungeon, because I think it would take the item away from you. Or at least some of the Zelda games did that. I don't know if all of them did. I think Twilight Princess does it. Now, I would be a little bit more frustrated if, like, there we go. I would be a little bit more frustrated if the game's world was bigger, because, like, having to go back to that dungeon would definitely be frustrating if it was bigger. But the fact that this world is so small thus far really makes it fine for me. We need to go over the bridge. I don't know why I'm going this way. But I'm still a bit salty, because, like, I feel like that boss could have been better designed. Because the boss, like, previously was fantastic. I had no qualms with that boss. It used what the dungeon taught you, and it was fun. And that's the main thing you want in a boss, especially a Zelda boss. You want it to be fun. Difficult is also fun, but the primary thing you want for a boss is it to be to be fun. We're not getting anywhere in this episode thus far, but hopefully that will change. Like, ooh. Hey, these are these, like, little cacti thing that shock it. Well, case in point, they shock you. And other enemies that's from, well, from this game, but is also in Echoes of Wisdom. Okay. Ooh, a shop. What's this? Oh, what's this one? Okay. So, these probably don't refill your... Okay, so you just use them. That's probably more beneficial than, like, having to have a revive. So now we have... This refills my magic. I'm just gonna use this because I feel like that's not quite as important. The other one looks like it refills like your bombs or something. Okay, so it's the waterfall's that way, but I want to go this way real quick. But I think I can't go this way yet. Okay, so I just can't attack them, so that's... Those are bow-only enemies. Let's go see this waterfall. Dang it. Let's go see this water. Dang it. Let's go see this. Dang it! I'm trying to go like this way, my friend. Unless, dang it. Sometimes the 8-way movement can be iffy. Okay, no, that's not. This just leads back to that. But if I don't attack them, they don't seem to hurt me. Those guys do. Did I just destroy the block? Or the rocket shot at me? Come on, come on, come on. Alright, there we go. That's the waterfall. Well, that's a waterfall. There's also a waterfall up there. Zoras! Piece of heart. Can't tell how to get there yet. Oh, you don't kill them, meaning they Okay, I'm getting in a loop. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Getting in a loop again. So, I guess, there we go. So I am seeing some faults with this game. They're not super terrible, but I could totally see them ruining my immersion if, like, I was playing this when it came out. Definitely would ruin my immersion. Because, like, things like that where you're just trying to reorientate yourself and falling into an endless loop, that's actually very annoying. Because I'm trying to turn, but I think I just gotta let the analog stick go like that, see? I just gotta stop trying to move and let the animation play out. Dang it! This sucks. I had 500 rupees, but then I decided to, I don't know, sell or buy a bunch of shit. I have 394, meaning I have to have 100. Crud. So that was something I could have actually done, and then would have been fine with the deep water, but no, I had to go buy stuff like a stupid idiot. No, that was my fault. That's not the game's fault. That was totally my fault. What's this way? And I can't do anything over here without the flippers. A little yawn there. Alright, so we have an objective. We have two objectives. One is farm some rupees and come back here to get the flippers. Two is to figure out how to defeat the worm creature. And three is to explore more of this island. So we're not going to spend a single rupee now. I don't think getting 100 rupees will be that hard. Wait, hold on a minute. Can I not... I don't think I can exit here now. Wait, no I can, because there's this drop right here. So far the map's been fantastically designed. Like, I have no qualms about the map so far. It's been a blast to explore. So, probably the best way... Yeah, so we just need to remember that house. Probably the best way to farm rupees would be to go back to the village and stab a bunch of bushes to death. I think that might genuinely be the best route. Okay, see, I need the flippers for that. There we go. Let's pick that up. Toss that. What? You did not? Alright, so just need 100. That's not that hard to get. This music is a bopper. I love it. Ooh, more rupees. Secret? Please don't make me need rupees to get out of here. Oh, secret fairy. I hope these guys respawn. There's so many secrets. Oh! Wait, hold on. Can you... Fuck off. Go away, die. You made me lose my fairy, you damn bastard. Stupid whoopee head. How dare you make me lose my fairy? Okay, we need something else to grab that. Oh, I need a heart. Okay, now the game's just giving me rupees. So now we can grab this now. Oh. Wait, what? I think this is that room that we couldn't find before. Look at that! Look at that! Like, seriously, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. And now we can go back and buy those flippers. And I gotta go through this dungeon again. But that's easy work. Watch me die. Watch me just fall and die and be sad and all that. Also, I would not be playing this game if I didn't enjoy it. It is a great game so far. It has its caveats, but I don't hate it. Not by a long shot. And I think part of the reason for that is because of its small, like, nature, and the fact that I can get all over the map relatively quickly, which is a brilliant, is a brilliant concept when you think about SNES games. Ow, that was my fault. Because a lot of SNES games did not have a save feature, did not have, like, anything out. Stop it. They had a lot going for them, but they weren't perfect. I love how I killed him and then I just knocked him. Can I knock him in the water? No, I can't. But a lot of SNES games, especially NES games were evil. But they didn't have a save function and whatnot. I think this game was the first game to have a true save in its cart. But it makes me think about what I said earlier in one of my previous episodes about game size can be too big at times. I love Tears of the Kingdom, and I want to go back and play it, but I love Tears of the Kingdom, and I thoroughly enjoy it. But I will be honest, playing it for long amounts of time can be exhausting because there's so much to do. It takes so long to go anywhere the first time, and overall it's just nasty. I don't want to die, so we're gonna put the medicine and just drink it. Now we just gotta remember the path. But, like, Tears of the Kingdom is a good game. I still think it is better than Breath of the Wild, but here's the thing, I beat Breath of the Wild. It took me like 92 hours, but I beat it. And that's the thing, I haven't beaten, like, Tears of the Kingdom yet. I've spent like 52 hours in it, but I haven't beaten it. And I go back to it and I play for 2-3 hours at a time, and I feel like I've done nothing of meaning in those 2 to 3 hours. Look at that. We got the flippers. See? And now we can, like, look at that. We can now just swim in deep water. So no more evil, like... So that means we can swim everywhere. Doesn't it? We can swim down here now. Go down here and maybe collect something. Ow. Yeah, he said whirlpool, and then I saw the whirlpool, and I was like, jumping. But, like, I haven't been playing this game that long, probably 3 or 4 hours total. And I've done so much in this game already that I feel like even when I'm stuck, even when I am struggling, I'm accomplishing something. It gives that sense of reward, even if, like, the reward isn't always there. You know what I mean? Oh, I can swim up rivers. That's... What did I just throw? So what, does this mean that I can... Hold a minute. I'll throw a bomb in. So I guess I gotta find something she wants. Why? What happens if I could just throw my sword in? Okay, I guess I have to, like, throw certain things in. So, that's probably something cool that I need to figure out. But let me pause here, and I want to talk about, like, what I'm talking about, or rambling on. So, in Tears of the Kingdom, I have spent like 50-ish hours. In 50 hours, I have done 2 dungeons. I got 2 avatars to follow me. I'm on a 3rd dungeon now, the Goron dungeon. And I have gotten Minda's helmet. I have gotten the Gloom vest. I've gotten the first two pieces of the Miner's set. So I'm wearing the trousers, I'm wearing the Gloom chest piece, and I'm wearing Minda's helmet. I have a bunch of tier 3 and tier 4 weapons. Like I said before, I have 2 avatars. I'm working on the 3rd one. The first dungeon took me about 2 hours to complete. The second dungeon I did, which was the Wind Temple dungeon, took me about an hour and 15 minutes to beat. And I disliked the Goron dungeon quite a bit in Tears of the Kingdom. But I've also did the fairy quest line and got 2 great fairies unlocked. I upgraded some of my armors. I've upgraded some of my weapons. I've gotten a lot of the armor sets that I wanted already unlocked. I haven't killed any of the major bosses aside from the first 2 dungeon bosses and a couple flux constructs and some of the moblins, the boss moblins. And I have uncovered about maybe 20 to 25% of the map. That is in 50 hours. Or 50-ish hours. In Breath of the Wild, the primary thing I did was uncover the towers before anything else. Uncovering the towers themselves, just the towers, none of the other side content and stuff, took me about, I would say, 45 hours. Now, after the 45 hours I put into, Breath of the Wild, I'm dead. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm dead. But after this actually is a good thing, because maybe I can go back to Link's house. There we go. So, after I did all the towers, I managed to speed run through the main story in about, I'd say, another 42 hours. And that led me to almost 100 hours of playtime in just Breath of the Wild. Now, that was me doing everything I could. I got all the side quests done, I got all of the, major, champion quests done, I did the Obliterator, DLC challenge, I collected all the DLC armor, I did a bunch of extra stuff. And while I had fun, both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom got exhausting for me. Breath of the Wild, I was so hyped to play because it was one of the main reasons I wanted to switch. So I did No Life Breath of the Wild for a good month and finally beat it. But I can't necessarily... Green bomb. Oh! It's the bomb that actually goes boom boom. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But I can't say that I hated my experience with Breath of the Wild, although I did feel the fatigue after a little while. And... wait, hold on, it's this way. There we go. But I did feel the fatigue after a little while. But at least I beat the game. With... see, he just disappears. Doesn't do anything. But... I beat the game. With Tears of the Kingdom, I am about 50 hours in, and I have done nothing in the grand scheme of things in that game. And the funny thing is, past me, like me in the 2000s or me in the 2010s, would have been ecstatic to find a game that had so much content in it. But me now, I cannot say that I like games that big. Yes, if it's the only game you have, then yeah, you want something that has hundreds of hours worth of playtime because you can spend hundreds of hours in it. But for me personally, like it's not nearly as fun anymore. Ooh, money making game? Oh right, yeah. I'll choose the middle one. 20. Of course I did. But like you compare that to wow. I just get constantly lucky. But compare that to this game where I've played for less than 4 hours, probably 4 hours by now, and I've done so much. I've done so much in the grand scheme of things, and it's like night and day. It's just completely night and day. And this is coming from a guy who's been a gamer for several years and still loves games to this day, regardless of the gaming economy and whatnot. I'm always going to be a gamer. I might not always play video games, but I'm always going to appreciate them as an art form and as a way of entertainment. Regardless if overall, unless you're a YouTuber or a streamer, games aren't really going to be a living for you, unless you're a game developer too. And I would love to develop my own game. But first I need to learn how to do programming and all that kind of stuff. I'm not just going to be able to, hey, I can create a game just because I'm a gamer. It helps, but it doesn't immediately allow you to do that kind of stuff. But I have also noticed how far games have fallen and how far they've come. Like, I love a lot of different genres of game. I probably love fighting games and adventure games the most, even though I probably play fighting games the most these days. And it's not until recently that I started getting into platformers again, and I love platformers to death. Like, Mario Odyssey was a fantastic game I got on the Switch, and I don't regret playing any of it. But Tears of the Kingdom, I probably could have done without experiencing, but I'm glad I did experience it. And honestly, I want to go into the whirlpool. There we go. So what's that do? See, it puts us here. Then I can probably swim up here, right? No, it actually won't let me. That's awesome. Well, it's not awesome when I get sucked right back into it. But, oh my god, I'm in a loop. I'm in a loop. I can't get out now. So yeah, okay, there we go. It's the same premise as the water loop. You have to just let this, like, character go floppy. But, like, there's so many games that I am appreciative of that I I'm glad I got a Switch. I'm glad I finally got to play Mario Odyssey. I'm glad I finally got to play and beat Tears of the Kingdom. I'm glad I finally got to, well, not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. I'm glad I finally got to play Tears of the Kingdom, because Tears of the Kingdom would probably have been my all-time favorite game if I had played it about 5 years ago. I guarantee you, it would have been my all-time favorite game. But oh shit, I should have bought more. Damn, I didn't think about it. Damn. Damn. Ow. Ow. There we go. So now we gotta read this again. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom definitely would have been like my favorite game of all time 5 years ago. Even games that I thoroughly enjoyed playing, it constantly like fluctuates on what I think of them. Like, I think Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is one of the greatest games of all time. However, I don't play it nearly as much as I used to, just because of the fact that it has aged. It has fallen from grace, so to speak. But that doesn't make it a bad game. It makes it a testament. It makes it a product of its time. I love Metal Gear Solid 2, for example, and I love that game to death. However, as a stealth game, it doesn't do. Mother, I'm gonna kick your ass one day. When I get the perfect weapon, you are dead. Yeah, I'm gonna revel in the fact when I can kill those, like, eyeball things. And that's not what I want to go do. Is it this way? I'm looking for the fairies. I don't remember where the fairies were. I think it was this run, actually. No, that was the chest. Ow. Ow. Why do I even try? I'm gonna die before I even get to that boss. I should have. I told you I was gonna die before I get to that boss. Well, at least I'm here. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. Oh no, I can't leave. No, I can't leave. I'm stuck here. No. Oh well. This is a good place to leave this episode off. But I guess the big grand rant I'm doing this episode. I seem like I'm doing a rant every single episode, but the big end goal for this discussion is basically a game is a product. Oh my god! Excuse me. A game is a product. Oh, what the fudge balls, man! A game is a product of its time, and what might be good one year will most likely be terrible the next. Not always. There's plenty of games and forms of media that I have played and interacted with that have stayed and persevered through the test of time, but there's also plenty more things I used to do that I love or loved that might not interest me quite as much as they used to. Like I said, Metal Gear Solid 2 is a fantastic example of this. I love that game to pieces. I know it front and back. But as a stealth game, it might not be as enjoyable as you might think, especially if you've never played it growing up. For example, I've never really sat down and played A Link to the Past, but there are certain things this game does better than other Zelda games, and there are certain things that this game does worse. But does that make this a bad game? No. It might not be for everyone's taste, but again, it's a product of its time. This game just happens to have held up better than some of the other games that I would consider my favorites of all time. Dragon's Dogma still has held up phenomenally, but I've played that game so much that there's nothing for me to do in it anymore. But I still want to get that on the channel at one point. But without any other rambling on, this will be the end of this episode. And in the next episode, we are going to go back to the witch's hut, grab some potions and stuff like that, come back here, maybe grab a fairy, and we're going to figure out how to do this dang-gone boss. And if we can't, we're going to go to the other dungeon and kick that guy's ass, and then come back and kick this guy's ass. Maybe. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me rant about video games and things I love or things I hate. And overall, thank you for watching my videos. Take care, everyone, and have a fantastic day, night, or life. Peace out.